Hey guys, Unicorn Pandu here. Welcome back to another video. So, Chantal is, let me just scroll down just a little bit here, is doing a 40-day water fast. God help us. Am I surprised? No. Am I excited? No, of course not. And before we get started, I just wanted to very quickly say I did a system restart on my computer because I am a hoarder. I never delete anything, and I had like 2 gigabytes left, and just like let me throw everything in a spare hard drive and do a system restore. That's how I live my life. Don't judge me, but I tried my best to recreate everything I could. I just hit my microphone, but yeah, I tried. But with that being said, let's see what Chantal has to say about this video. This is a 20-minute video about water. Yay.
Hey guys, welcome back to a video. This will be a sit down and talk video, and I probably won't edit it much, so I apologize if there's like pauses.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the hijab style. It's colorful. Just the color does not really suit her skin tone a lot, but it's cute. So I mean, it's better than black. I will give her that. It's better than black.
It's just gonna be kind of like somewhat organized thoughts, but mostly just stream of consciousness kind of thing. Somewhere in between that. I'm in my prayer gown. So yeah, I just did prayer. I just did Maghrib prayer, and I wanted to talk to you guys about I'm going to be doing a water fast, and I'm not really enthusiastic about when I'm coming to you with this idea, because I have done it before. Now I have successfully completed 5 days, and on the 6th day I was like, I was obsessing about food. I was just so hungry, and I didn't really break my fast the right way. I kind of just dived right back into unhealthy food. So I don't think, to me, that's an indication that I don't think that the 5 days was enough. So let me just start with why. So I will put in the description some videos from actual doctors who recommend fasting, also some philosophers, modern day philosophers.
You know what? That's great. Love that for them. But here's my question. Did the doctor approve you to water fast? Did you go see a doctor and they said that it's okay for you to water fast? Did you go get a checkup, blood work, physical, etc., etc.? That's my question.
There's also a lot in Islam, with Ramadan, they fast for most of the day. But this will be, okay, here it goes. I'm going to be aiming for 40 days with only spring water. So, but let me get to why. So, fasting, I have been doing a lot of research off and on, watching a lot.
Amberlin Reed University level of research? Because if that's the case, girlie, then I'm very sorry to tell you.
A lot of videos, reading a lot of medical articles about the benefits of fasting, some of which include fasting combined with prayer is just obviously, potential for spiritual growth is amazing. Basically, fasting with only water allows your body to completely reset itself. So there's something called autophagy. So autophagy is when you don't feed your body food to digest, it starts eating all of the debris in your body. I guess they call it like zombie cells. I don't know. I can't remember, but basically it starts eating.
Girl, you did all this research. Why don't you remember? You did so much research, Amberlin Reed style, hours and hours and hours and hours, I'm assuming. But you can't remember, and you just started? Girl, come on. Have some notes, at least.
Eating like precancerous cells. It starts eating debris.
Wait, did she say that it ate precancerous cells? Hold on.
I don't know. I can't remember, but basically it starts eating like precancerous cells. It starts eating.
Is she claiming that water fasting can prevent cancer? If you have precancerous cells, is she insinuating, essentially, and this is what I'm taking from this, that water fasting for, X amount of days will kill precancerous cells? God help me. God help me. I am by no means a medical professional. I know nothing about medicine. I know nothing about, etc., etc. And she might be right about this, but just me hearing this coming from her, of all people, a loss for words is very accurate. God help us.
Debris, just really dirty cells in your body that cause issues. And
Also, ma'am, wouldn't your autoimmune system take care of that? If you did have a dirty cell, what do you even know what a cell is? I don't know what a cell is. I can admit that anything past like third grade science, I don't know, vinegar and baking soda, it goes poof. That's the only thing I remember of science. But do you know what a cell is, girl? Because I know I don't. Do you?
it replaces them with new ones. So, now I just want to put a disclaimer. I'll probably put a note before I start the video, but don't attempt what I'm doing unless you have clearance from your doctor. I don't have clearance from a doctor, but
Oh, well, isn't that, shocking but not shocking? Thanks for answering my question earlier.
know that I've done it before and I know I can do it again. And actually, I didn't have any adverse health effects. I only had good ones. Like my skin became clear, my hair was like shinier, I had more energy, I felt lighter because I did lose like I think 20 pounds? I don't remember, but I have some old videos doing the water fast. I don't know if I privated them or not, but they were pre-hijabi, so probably.
Hold on, let's take a little gander at Chantal's videos real quick. Oh, look at that. There's Chantal with hair. Wow, shocking.
What else? I know I still have like pre-hijabi videos out there that will be forever on the internet, so, but still, what else? So that's, autophagy is one of the main benefits. I have a lot of illnesses. I have a lot of inflammation in my body, in my back and my joints and things. I can feel it. A lot of swelling, inflammation, a lot of, acne, like.
Do you have upset stomach and diarrhea too? Just take a Pepto-Bismol, you'll be fine. If you have that many problems, Jesus.
Coming up more, hormonal imbalance. I plan to rectify or try to rectify the hormonal balances, which gives me hair loss and things like that. So I hope to, correct a lot of things, health issues, maybe breathing issues, weight. I expect to lose quite a bit amount of weight. Now I do expect to put on maybe half of that back when I start eating, but I also want to eradicate my addiction to unhealthy food, and I think that the 5 days wasn't enough to do that. I had to get past that obsession with food and reset my entire body, because even eating things in moderation that are hyper palatable in sugar, it's called a pleasure trap, and I'll link the video down below. There's a doctor who talks about that. Basically, if you keep feeding your body a lot of hyper palatable food.
I mean, that seems like Sloth's problem, but I just cannot believe that. Sorry, that joke was funny. But I just cannot believe that she just thinks that since she watched a few videos on YouTube and read some papers online that she is magically this Dr. Cornwall is in today, ladies and gentlemen. She is here to inform the people of the world that drinking water and fasting can kill precancerous cells. Whew. Yay! I'm being sarcastic if you can't tell.
That are rich in fats, sugar, salt. It's just gonna want to crave that, and you're just perpetuating the addiction to food. So I think to fully reset my palate, my body, everything, just completely reset my system from the inside out. I want more mental clarity. I heard that you gain more mental clarity after pushing through maybe the first week. It's different for everybody.
Yeah, I sure damn hope so, because do you hear yourself right now? Do you hear yourself? If you don't, then something's wrong here.
There are medical signs I've researched and to look for of when I should break the fast. So if it becomes medically dangerous for me, I will stop. But I'm just planning on doing this on my own and with you guys, of course. Whoever's left.
Not with a medical professional to keep an eye on you or anything. No, let's just play blackjack here and just hope for the best. And let's, on top of her myriad of problems that she already has, let's just, make sure that, if one thing flares up just a little bit more, then it might be working. It might be just her health in general. It might be something serious. It's just who knows? That's really dangerous. Chantal wouldn't do that. Go see a doctor for the love of God.
To support me, because I know that it just seems like another irrational, erratic, crazy, impulsive idea. But, like I said, I've done the 5 days before. I really believe in fasting, the power of fasting. It's just I never had the willpower to do it. I just never could do it. I don't think that eating food, like, who am I kidding? I'm kidding myself. Well, like cheesecake in moderation, lasagna in moderation. I don't think that's realistic as I thought, in a way, when it comes to health, when it comes to resetting my palate, getting rid of those urges to eat those bad foods. Because after I ate the cheesecake and lasagna last night, and I hate to admit this because I know I'm going to get so much hate for it, but I'm just really I'm just ignoring it and just doing me. But at the same time, I can just guess what people are going to say, and I really overate last night so bad. And, I just...
No one's surprised. I mean, thank you for clarifying that, but nobody's like, oh my, she overate? What? It's just like, oh. Okay, and...
haven't been doing well. So, but now with the water fast, I have a new hope. Like, I've been listening to, testimonies of people who've done it. I've been listening to doctors who believe in it and the benefits of it, and it keeps me going. And honestly, I already, this is day one, by the way, June 17th, I think until July 26th. I think that will be 40 days. And I want to go on this trip. I want to live life. I want to reset everything. And I think this is the only way that I'm going to do it.
Which, that's great. I love that. I mean, to an extent, let's be honest. I love the fact that you're trying to do better. I mean, will you follow through? Probably not. I hate to admit that, but it's Chantal. But at the same time, I really wish you would go to a medical professional, get checked out, see if you're well enough to do this. Probably not. Let's all be honest here. Maybe get put on some sort of diet that's not water fasting, etc., etc., but, So I'm going to let the proof be in my videos. I'm going to vlog every day my progress. I'm going to weigh in every day. I'm actually ashamed of my weigh-in today, so I will insert that. Actually, I'll put that up here somewhere. 169 kilos, man. Hold on. 300. Okay, so she's gained a little bit of weight. Okay. Not surprised, but
That's bad. So I've just been extra sedentary, since I hurt my back.
I still don't believe the 169, by the way, but in Chantal's little perfect universe, okay.
I've been using that as an excuse to not really even do anything, and I've just been feeling down about, oh my gosh, I'm starting a diet cycle again, and I just don't have any belief in myself, and I've just been not in a good place. But today I'm hopeful. I'm not hungry at all. I thought I would be starving. In the moments, sometimes I feel a bit nauseous, and I just kind of lay down for a few minutes, and it passes. It passes fairly quickly.
Well, if that's not concerning, I don't know what is, Chantal. Jesus.
I had maybe so far just a liter of water today. I'm not going to over drink, because there is it can be dangerous to just sit and chug all kinds of water. So I'm going to let my body metabolize the water I put inside of it before I drink too much.
I mean, at least you got that right. Yeah, don't just drink a bunch of water, 20 gallons of it, and expect to be okay, because you might flush out electrolytes, and that could be dangerous, etc., etc.
But the idea is also that, your body will become fat adapted. So I have, look at me, I'm 169 kilos. So I have so much excess weight. I have about, I could weigh maybe 120 pounds. So I have over 200 pounds, 250 pounds of excess weight. that my body can munch on, that my body can metabolize. The fat stores are there for a reason, right? They're for survival when you have no food. Well, if I keep feeding my body food, my liver will just keep storing glycogen. It will never deplete the resources in my liver. That's another thing. I have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease that I want to completely just get rid of. And I think that fasting, number one, will be beneficial for that. 100%. I believe that. So I just really...
But then again, if you don't go see a doctor and how bad it is, that, again, could be dangerous. Just saying, I wouldn't do it.
Really want to. Well, inshallah, everything I do
Without a medical professional is okay first. Wanted to clear that up.
Right now, inshallah. But I think that, it sounds unrealistic. I know people have already told in my real life are rolling their eyes. This is not the way to go, just eat vegetables, eat meats. But I feel like I need a system reset because I'm just too addicted to food at this point. And I think that this is a very, it's like a new start, a fresh start. I've never refreshed my body and fully given it a break from eating. And I think that there's going to be a lot to learn in this. And how, it's also going to teach me self-discipline and persistence and willpower. I'm going to be exercising my willpower as well. So I really want to do this. I hope that you guys will be on board with me. I'm not encouraging you to do it unless you think that medically it's really safe for you. But this is just my own personal journey.
I mean, I won't knock her for at least clarifying that and saying that. Yay. It's about the only positive I can think of about this entire thing, Jesus.
I have a lot when I'm not going to be worrying about eating all day long. I'm going to have so much time on my hands to try to improve things, keep my home very clean. I'll be lighter at some point so I can go out and do more things, I'm going to be focusing on that. Thinking of the rewards, how I'm going to feel. Like eventually, if I, stick to the fasting and the healthy eating for like a year, I can go and buy like a whole new wardrobe. I can fit into clothes, normal size clothes. I won't have to worry about going to special abaya shops or getting custom made abayas, which was at the point I'm at right now, So I want, that's one of the major things I keep in the back of my mind. I want to buy normal size clothes. Like I really, really want to. I want to like just wear normal clothes. Like I want to be able to wear, pants and a shirt. Like I don't have to wear abayas, but I do because of my weight. I have to cover my body in the abayas.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for clarifying. Everybody knew. Everybody was well aware and knew why you wore those, but you never admitted it before. But, I mean, thanks for clarifying that after, almost a year.
The biggest thing, so.
I don't think that's the biggest thing. Anyways.
I want to do this. I really, really do. And I know I'll feel really good if I do succeed in doing it. I know I'll get rid of a lot of the inflammation in my body. I don't know how much weight I'll lose. I'm not really focusing just on the weight loss because it's not sustainable when you're fasting. When you eat, you're going to put it back. But the refeeding stage is a whole other thing I'm not even thinking about right now. I'm just going to have to, that's going to be another thing, how I'm going to refeed myself. I won't be able to put any of that crap that my brain is addicted to back in my body. So, because then it will just recycle. I'll just be in another cycle again, So, I don't think that I'll really have to. I'm hoping that I won't even crave those foods at the end of this. I'll just start craving, once I refeed my body healthy food, that's what I'll want. And everything else will just seem too salty and sugary and blah, blah, blah. So, we are what we eat. That's, it's a famous quote for a reason. So, that's my reasoning behind it. There's a lot of, benefits to fasting if you just take the time to research it. And, if you don't believe in that, and if you don't believe in me doing this, I don't blame you. I fully expect to be criticized.
I mean, I don't. Oh, let's be clear. I personally, I was not ready for you yet. I don't. So, but then again, I'm just like one out of thousands of people that watch this, so.
Highly for this. I don't think that anyone will believe me. And, I just have to believe in myself. That's all, So, there won't be any mukbangs for a while. When I start eating again, I will do a lot of cooking and meal prep videos because I have to get into the habit of that. So while I'm fasting, I can also, near the end, maybe, I don't even want to look or think about food while I am, doing this. I will save a lot of money on food because I do eat a lot of food, obviously.
No, real? No. You're lying. Stop it. I would have never guessed.
to be my weight. With only salad eating, the water's super cheap here, and so I'm gonna be having water only, and I'm gonna be having spring water because a lot of people who do fast think that they have to have electrolytes. Now, a lot of those people,
I mean, you do. Like, in your body, you need electrolytes. If you don't have them, you go bye-bye forever. Just, I'm not a medical professional, but, like, that I do know that you need electrolytes. So, girl, you better not be playing around with electrolytes. That would be bad. That would be bad.
drink distilled water or like completely filtered water, and I'm not going to be drinking that. I'm going to be drinking natural spring water, which already has natural electrolytes and minerals in it. There's already natural sodiums and things like that in spring water.
Okay, well, let me just do a little Google and see. So it looks like it does, but then at the same time, I would prefer her to have a drink that states that it has electrolytes in it personally, but who am I? I'm just a YouTuber in a box. Hi.
I'm going to be drinking natural spring water, which already has natural electrolytes and minerals in it. There's already natural sodiums and things like that in spring water. So I didn't have to do that last time. I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to drink spring water only. No coffee, no tea, nothing like that. So when I refeed, I'll probably have to start with like bone broth or something, some kind of broth. I don't know, but I don't have to worry about that for a while. Now, 40 days seems pretty bad. It's pretty strict. So if I don't make it the whole way, well...
already putting herself up for failure. If I don't make it the whole 40... Okay, well, she's not going to be able to complete this. So that's interesting.
I'm going to try. But I can't promise that I'll make it 40 days. Who knows? That's a long time from now. But if I could complete that, I know I can do anything. Then I can, I'll still have a bit of time to worry about the trip and planning the trip, and it'll be such a good reward. It'll be amazing. It'll be amazing content because, another country with my love, and it'll just be awesome vlogs. It's what I've always wanted to do. I've always said, like, I want to do travel vlogs with the love of my life, and so I want to make that happen. But yeah, the pets will be taken care of. Don't worry about that. But we're not gonna go for a super long time because of the pets. We're gonna miss them. So. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Oh my gosh. I actually need some water now. Yeah, I like this program because it just like covers my entire body. So when women pray in Islam, we are to cover everything except the face and hands. So, I don't really know what else to say. If you have any questions.
Okay, so this is where she usually trails off after. I'm just going to skip around and see if there's anything that sticks. If not, then we shall leave.
Straight feeding constantly, all day, every day. I get depressed about that when I think about it because of the abuse I've done to my body. I put it through a lot that I'm like even surprised sometimes that I'm like even still here, like walking around barely, but still. So this will be like a whole new life for me. This will be so beneficial in so many ways. So I'm not sure, like, live streams, how many I'm going to have the energy to do while I'm doing this, at least at first. So I will probably just be putting out some vlogs and talking videos, like, water fast diaries, probably what it's going to be called, because I'm just trying to get through it, man, I'm just trying to get through.
Get hobbies. Show us some hobbies. Play some video games. Oh my, could you imagine her playing like video games? Like, I want some video game bases. Like, video games don't really require that much energy and such or effort. I mean, if you've seen your husband, big quotation marks there, do gaming videos, he's basically just stoic playing video games, hardly talking to the chat. So hey, that might be something that you could do.
Through it. So anywho, what else about this? Yeah, so I started today. It's nighttime now. It's like, well, evening, early enough evening. So I'm going to finish out the day, the evening, the night, and But for actual hunger, I'm not. I haven't had weak moments yet, mashallah. But if I do, I suspect it won't be like from actual hunger for a while. I think it'll be just more psychologically missing food, like a psychological thing, like the addiction part. Like, oh my gosh, that cycle, those signals to the brain that are like eat, and just habits, like of habits of like watching movies and eating and blah blah blah. So I have to like try other things. I'm gonna try reading more of the Quran, just listening to more stories about success stories from weight loss and stuff like that. So all right, I'm gonna also stay tuned for that.
Okay, we're pretty much done here. Yay, we're all caught up. So, this is probably the stupidest idea that she's ever had. Just based on the fact that she did not go see a doctor about it. So that's that. Well, I guess we'll see how long she lasts. Probably not a whole lot. I hate to be as negative Nancy, but we're here. We know why we're here. Naturally, she's gonna more than likely fail. Which what, I wish the best for her, and mainly just to hope that nothing seriously medically happens, because that's probably the stupidest thing that she's ever done, is not go get medically cleared for it. But you know what, Chantal, at this point, it's just kind of like a bull in a china shop. Just let it happen and just see what happens afterwards, I guess. But thank you guys so much for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I will see you guys later. Bye.